Hello and welcome to A Cup of Conversation on BRT2 TV. My name is Jangazi, I'm your host, and on the program today we have a brand new guest, somebody I just met today, and also a brand new topic. We're talking about access consciousness with the lovely Türkan Gökberk, and she is a first in the TRNC for practicing and teaching access consciousness. What is it? We'll learn more. It's good to learn something new every day here on the program. So let's find out more about Türkan Hanım and also about access consciousness. First of all, Türkan Hanım, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
You're more than welcome to be here. Before we talk about access consciousness, let's find out more about you. Now, you are from Lefkoşa, is that right?
That's right.
And you have 3 children.
Yes, 2 sons and a daughter.
And 1 grandchild.
1 grandson.
Lovely. And before you got involved with access consciousness, I know that you were working as
for government.
The government. In which department?
I'm retired from Customs and Excise Office, but I got retired very, very early, over 19 years.
Wow.
But I couldn't stay at home. I only stayed for 1 year, and afterwards I started to work again. I worked at Telsim, some insurance companies, Kirby. It was 5 years that I stopped working.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago I came across with Access.
Okay, so from the public sector to the private sector.
Yeah.
Very, very young age to retire.
Yeah.
I know you are a very young lady.
Thank you.
So, if you're going back 19 years, you must have been very, very young to retire. You kept yourself active, but as you said, 2 years ago, you came across access consciousness.
That's right.
Now, without going into too much personal detail, I know that that time was very difficult for you. You were in a bit of depression, was that right?
That's right.
So what happened? One day, tell us how your life changed.
2 years ago, for some reasons which I can't explain now, I was in deep depression. Mind, body and spirit festivals are being done in Acapulco. I knew the date, but I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go out. When people are in depression, they don't want to dress up or go out or home. Something inside me said, go, go, go. So I listened to my inner voice, and went to Acapulco. I only chose the seminar of access consciousness. I only attended that seminar. That changed my life.
So do you think it called you there?
I believe so.
Join or find
so.
us?
I believe so.
Okay, so what happened that day? You went to the access consciousness seminar. What happened to change your life that day?
I listened to the seminar. It was about half an hour. And at the end of the seminar, the person who was giving the seminar touched on my head, did a quick bars session to me, about 20 minutes. And I started feeling more joyful, different. I even danced with my teacher. The person who gave the seminar pulled me. The festival was going to close, and we danced together. Can you imagine?
Wow.
So it was a real great change. When I came home, I was very interested about access. How come these magic things can happen? I started searching.
So literally, the person who was giving the seminar touched you on your head, just like this?
Did bar session to me.
Bar session?
A quick one, a demonstration.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute, the bar sessions. And then you felt
much better.
Much better. So did your depression end after that day? Did you feel much better?
Not immediately, but I felt much, much better.
It was a good step forward for you.
Yeah, yeah,
You felt very positive.
that's right, that's right.
So, from that day 2 years ago, you are now in access consciousness. Can you describe now to our viewers who don't know anything about this, because this is new to me as well.
Yeah.
Before we were introduced to each other, I knew nothing about access consciousness. So, can you describe to us what it is, please?
What access consciousness is? Well, access consciousness was found in 1990 in America by Gary Douglas. After a short time, Dr. Dane here joined him as co-creator. Access consciousness gives us life-changing techniques, tools, and processes which are designed to create everything we desire and change things in our lives that we haven't been able to change before. Access is available in more than 180 countries at the moment and is being used with pleasure.
Do you think it's like a type of healing? When you got touched, is there some sort of energy flowing that releases negativity, or how do you think it works?
It's energy work.
It's energy.
Energy work. The first step of access consciousness is the name at the top. It's like a university.
Yes.
And the first step of access consciousness is access bars.
Okay.
Well, what is access bars? We have 32 points on our head. And at these points, because of 98% of our subconscious do not belong to us, when we are born, we come to this reality with the emotions, judgments, feelings of our ancestors. And according to what subject they are, they are, our ancestors' judgments, emotions, they go to the right place. And these things make an electrical charge at the 32 points. Some of these points are power band, implant band, money control, creativity, aging toaster, hopes, dreams, joy, healing, body, sexuality, and so on. These points are full of thoughts, ideas, beliefs, considerations, attitudes, and emotions which do not really belong to ourselves. We bring them with us when we are born. Because of these things make an electrical charge, by lightly touching, we get rid of that electrical charge, and we get rid of the, it's like formatting your computer. When there are too much files at your computer, it slows down, doesn't it?
Yes.
And our brain works like that. Because of we have a lot of things that we don't really belong to us, we slow down. We don't act as ourselves. So it is the same thing. When we delete the files of our computer, it starts to work much quicker.
Yes.
And when we touch these 32 points, we delete the judgments and so on, which doesn't belong to us.
So what you are saying is, when we are born, we have some of the energy or the
ancestors.
Of the ancestors.
That's right.
So maybe that could. Are you talking about from the genetics point of view, or are we saying that, you know, are we coming from rebirth again from a previous life? I mean, how does that work? I mean, is it our fathers, our mothers, our grandmother, our
More than that.
More than that.
More than that.
Going hundreds of years.
It goes backwards 5,000 to 10,000 years.
Wow.
98% of our subconscious do not belong to us, full of them, full of those judgments and so on. Can you see how far we are from being ourselves?
Yes.
So when we release the limitations, emotions, judgments that keep us stuck, we feel much, much better. How does it get any better than this? It's like plugging your computer's hard drive giving you space to truly being you. Our brains work as radio receivers and collects everything around us. When your computer is full with a lot of files, it slows down, and it is the same with our brain. Access bar sessions take about 1.5 hours. We touch those 32 points. We work with the person's own energy. We don't give energy from ourselves or outside. With the person's own energy we are working. When we are doing sessions to children, only 20 minutes is enough. But with adults, it's 1.5 hours. We can do a session to a newborn baby without any hesitation. We cannot give any harm, or we cannot do anything wrong with access bars.
Yeah. So when we come to a session for access bars, what actually happens? Do you sit down, relax?
Lie down.
You lie down. You lie down.
The person lies down,
yes,
and I am sitting on a chair at the back of the head.
Back of the head.
Touching.
And then what do you do? Is it like massage, or do you?
No, just lightly touches.
Lightly touching.
Yeah.
And this is for about 1.5 hours, you said?
1.5 hours. My sessions go up to 2 hours.
Well,
because I follow the energy. If it is flowing really strongly, I don't take my hands off.
so whilst that person is lying down for 1.5 hours,
Usually they sleep.
they sleep. I was about to say, it's a long time to do nothing and to be in that peace and...
No, because of they feel really nice.
Yeah.
Immediately they start to sleep. Sometimes people like to talk, but in the middle of the session they go to sleep as well.
Yeah, most people, you can put them to sleep.
Mostly they are asleep. Shall we talk about the benefits of access bars? What do we get out of a session?
Okay, tell us a bit about that then.
By doing access bar sessions, it dissipates stress, anxiety, and depression. They get more energy, deeper sleep, find clarity, more calm they become. Their money flows start to change, unlocks creativity, ease with exams, more concentration, better relations, less mind chatter, easier pregnancy period, and provides easier birth, and solves hyperactivity. We are helping to children with hyperactivity. There is no reason for them to use pills. I feel very sorry about this.
It's very important actually, because a lot of children nowadays have hyperactivity, or HDHD they say.
Yeah.
And quite a few, obviously under doctor control, they are put on medication. But what you are saying is here, maybe without medication, we can...
I and some of my students helped to hyperactive children. Access bars is very good at this. And I would like to say something else. Beside these benefits, the shape of our cells actually becomes more elliptical when they are influenced by thoughts, feelings, and emotions, which is the first step to disease. When you get your bars run, it unlocks this impact on your cells, allowing the cells to return to their more spherical shape, facilitating more ease in our bodies. Access bars work is accepted by science. How does it get any better than this?
Very good, very interesting. It's not actually something that a trained doctor would do. You don't have to be a doctor
No,
to
no,
do
no.
this.
Anybody can do it.
It's like healing in a way. I
It is.
understand where you are coming from. So the first thing is access bars. You said to me that when you had depression, you found it helped you very much, and
Yeah.
it helped you on your way to getting out of depression.
That's right.
But you don't have to be in a bad point,
No,
do
no,
you,
no,
to benefit from access
You don't
bars?
have to be in depression to take access bar sessions.
Anyone can.
Everybody needs it.
Yeah.
Everybody needs it. Another good thing about doing a session is when we do a session to someone, the considerations, judgments, emotions, which are common and they do not belong to both of us, they go away at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That means the bar session works on both of us.
Ah, interesting.
Isn't this very good? When I work with a lot of people, so many people, I get cleared myself without realizing.
Yes.
How does it come any better than this?
Of course. So you're helping the other person and you're helping yourself as well.
Yes, without recognizing.
Without recognizing it.
If we have common things, we get rid of them immediately, the common ones.
Very, very interesting. When you were at Acapulco 2 years ago,
Yeah.
was the person who taught you not living here? They were
From Turkey.
From Turkey.
She went back after the festival.
Mm-hmm.
She returned back to Turkey. I wrote to her. As I said, I started searching. What is this?
Mm-hmm.
How come that these miracles can happen? So I wrote to her. I want to take the trainings of this.
Mm-hmm.
How can I do it? So I started going to Turkey, and I started to take the classes.
So you received your training in Turkey.
Yeah.
And now you are the first person in the whole of the island, in fact, not just North
Yeah.
Cyprus, doing this. So
There are some practitioners, but as a facilitator, Access Consciousness calls teachers as facilitators.
Right.
So I am bars teacher, facelift teacher, and body processes teacher, but they call it facilitator.
Right.
So I am the first one of Cyprus to be the bars, facelift, and body processes facilitator.
Congratulations on that. Well
Thank
done.
you.
It's good to be the first sometimes. It's
Thank
good
you.
to have that. Although it must be very difficult because you're the only one.
Both of them.
Both of them. It's good and bad to be
Both
the
of
first.
them.
So we talked about the first thing, which is access bars. And I believe we have a short video now, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Before we show it, what does this video show us? How you actually are doing it?
Shortly, we can see the 32 points which we are touching
Okay.
and what the points are named.
Right. So more about access bars, and then we'll be talking more about the other aspects to access consciousness. Right after this short video, we'll be back here with Türkan Gökberk. Don't go away.
A short time ago, this was just a dream that had too long been denied. Now the power is in our hands for creating a new life. We can open up our eyes to all that we can be. It's our choice to step into a new reality. Welcome to the world. We've been waiting for you. You're a miracle, a dream come true. Now that you are home, start your journey on life's road. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. Everything we've ever done has brought us to right here. We can assist each other to become more clear. See the greatness we truly are, all the possibilities. When we start to function from perceive, know, be, and receive. Welcome to the world. We've been waiting for you. You're a miracle, a dream coming true. Now that you are home, start your journey on life's road. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world.
This one dedicated to our conscious ambassador. Step up. You said not long ago it was a dream in me mind. Looking for another way and hoping to find this reality limitation. See, it never stopped me. I infinite possibilities. Whoa, 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 yeah. Are we a conscious ambassador? Step up. Make it go down the road nobody travel before. Nobody afraid of that choose and walk through the door. Awareness will come with the question you be. All you perceive, know, be and receive. Whoa, 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 yeah. Are we a conscious ambassador? Step up. Whoa, 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 yeah. Are we a conscious ambassador? Hey.
Welcome to the world. We've been waiting for you. You're a miracle, a dream coming true. Now that you are home, start your journey on life's road. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. Everything we've ever done has brought us to right here. We can assist each other to become more clear. See the greatness we truly are, all the possibilities. When we start to function from perceive, know, be, and receive. Welcome to the world. We've been waiting for you.
Life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. How does it get any better than this?
Yes, a very interesting short video there showing about access bars, and we have a lovely lady in the studio. Her name is Türkan Gökberk, and she's the first person on the island to really bring to everyone's attention access consciousness. I love this little note here on your certificate. Empowering people to know that they know, and all of my love comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. Very nice, powerful words there. And thank you for showing us that video, Türkan Hanım.
Thank you. Life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory is the mantra of access consciousness. At the end of the video,
yeah,
if you have...
yes, it's fantastic. A great mantra there, I think, that we should all think about in our lives. So that's the first part. The bars is the first part, but you also said that you are a facilitator for access facelift.
Facelift, yes.
Now, when we think of facelift, we think about, you know, lifting our faces with cosmetic surgery. But tell us a bit about access facelift, please.
With pleasure. Facelift is an amazing process which can reverse the appearance of aging on the face and create similar effects throughout the body. If done 20 times, it appears to be permanent. No injections, no needles, no chemicals, no problem with the mimics, no risk at all. We are working with 29 different energies at facelift sessions. You look much younger, and because of your cells get younger, you are more energetic and dynamic. How does it get any better than this?
It doesn't get better than that. So really, you are saying that by using Access Facelift, without any cosmetic surgery, without the knife, without any Botox or anything else like that?
Just the energies, 29 energies.
And is that because the energy is reviving your cells, your energy in your body to make you look and feel and bring you to a healthier level?
We start facelift sessions with partly access bars, working on the implant band and the aging toaster. By touching aging toaster, we delete the point of views about age, death, and so on. They start to change their points of views. And just after touching these 2 points, which are partly access bar session, we start working with the 29 energies of facelift, starting from here and end here. We can do facelift on our body as well, starting from the feet coming upwards, and finish here. So the cells of your body get younger as well. We have a lot of good examples before and after pictures, photographs. I'll be sharing them at my Access page. It's beautiful.
You really believe that this can,
Yes.
you know, if you do this, your body can feel
Much
healthier
younger.
and younger.
That's right.
Amazing. It's a very, very unusual. Like I said, this is the first time
No risk
I've
at
ever
all.
heard
No
about
risk at
this.
all.
And you are now very interesting to me sharing this information.
Yeah.
So you have a certificate for Access Facelift, and finally, body process facilitator.
That's right.
What is body process then?
Access body processes, we have more than 65 different body processes which are designed to heal our bodies. As I said, there are more than 65 different types. I can only talk about some of them because of they are too much, more than 65. The MTVSS has a very wide spectrum. We can work on all the systems of our body, like immune system, digestive system, nervous system, or skeletal system. All the systems we can work with MTVSS to heal our body. And we can also work on individual organs of our body with MTVSS, and we get healed. There is another one at body processes. I'm only going to give very few of them, just to make you imagine. This one is called DMMD, demolecular manifestation, molecular demanifestation. What do we do with this? When something occurs in the body, which is not should occur, like tumors, or not occurring when it should like, not occurring when it should be there, like low blood level or low iron level. We are working together with these 2 energies at the same time. If we have anything that is not supposed to be in our body, goes away, or if we need, our body needs something to be there, by doing this work, like level of blood or level of iron, we can heal these things. There is another one which I want to talk about, cellular memory. Trauma from the cells, no matter recent or old. By using cellular memory, your cells get rid of this trauma. Threefold sequencing system. When people keep looking back at the same story over and over again, the person lives the event as if it happened yesterday. And they keep on talking about the same thing, like they had a car accident 10 years ago,
Yeah.
or they got divorced, say 20 years ago. They keep on saying the same thing. They are stuck there. So by using threefold sequencing systems, we can help those people. There's another one, biomimicry. Without realizing, we mimic other people's pathways and point of views and make them our own. We change where we create our lives and our bodies from mimicking others, instead from our choice, by using biomimicry. We also have correcting vision. I am working with a lady. Her number of her glasses, the number of her glasses is 6. I've been doing 4 sessions with her, and the number dropped down 0.75.
Amazing.
Amazing. Amazing. We are continuing. There's another one, increasing brain capacity. And it goes like this. More than 65.
Lots of benefits. Now, I want to point out, Türkan Hanım, that obviously it's a lot of miracle working here. It sounds like a miracle worker.
Like a miracle.
You have to believe as well. You have to be open, I think, don't you?
You have
get
to
the
be
benefits.
open, yeah.
If you go there going, well, I want to see if this is a trick.
It
or
doesn't
a joke.
work that way.
It doesn't work that way. We have to make sure that people understand that you have to believe. 50% is believing and 50% is your effort.
Being ready to receive.
Yes.
At the beginning of the session, no matter it is facelift session or bar session, the very first sentence I ask the person, are you giving me permission to do this? Are you going to accept it? And I wait for them to say yes, and then I start. Because somebody who is not willing to receive will not receive it.
So if someone says to you, no, I'm not ready yet, I can't do this, then
We don't force anybody.
You don't force anybody.
If person is eager, okay.
So we're very lucky to have you here now in North Cyprus
Thank you.
doing this.
Thank
It's
you.
a good opportunity for somebody who wants to learn more to approach you now. And so how does it work? I mean, do we make an appointment, or do you have weekly sessions or daily sessions? How does it work for you?
For sessions, they write to me over Facebook, or they call me from my mobile, and we arrange an appointment. For classes, usually I open my classes on Sundays, because some people are working on Saturdays as well, so I prefer Sundays. If they always control my access page, which is on the Facebook on my name, when they enter to Facebook and search for Türkan Gökberk, they see 3, one under the other. One of them is my profile page, which I opened at first. The number of my friends went up to 5,000. So I had to open
A second
profile page, and I opened it with my father's name, Türkan Gökberk Zekai, Z-E-K-A-I. If they want to send me friendship, please send from Türkan Gökberk Zekai. There's a page which is named as Türkan Gökberk. That is my access page. I only share information about access consciousness, not anything private, not anything concerning my family and so on. I have a special page they can find it as Türkan Gökberk, full of information over there.
Excellent.
They can follow, and they can come to my classes. I open bars classes, facelift classes. With the body processes classes, we can, because of they are more than 65, in one day we can only give 2 of them as a class. We can teach 2 of them because they are too
many.
Too many, yeah.
Where does it go from here? Are you still learning? Do you still go to training lessons?
Yes, I do.
You still get more
Yes,
information
I do. Yes,
every
I do.
day?
Yes, I
and
do.
I know that in November there's going to be another festival, another fair
MBS festival at South.
in South Nicosia,
Yeah.
South Lefkoşa. And do we have the dates for that in November? Do you know the dates?
Yes, yes, I bought the table. I can give you the dates.
Yes.
I shall be at the Mind, Body and Spirit Festival on the 4th and 5th of November. It will take place at Philoxenia Conference Center at South Nicosia. The number on my table is 84. I shall be giving a seminar about access consciousness. And during the festival, I shall be doing bars and facelift demonstration sessions for free. So please come and enjoy and take more information. You can look for this festival from Facebook as mbscyprus.com. You can get more information about this festival.
We were speaking off air before the interview. I remember about the Body and Soul festivals here in North Cyprus, but you were saying that the organizer is not here at the moment in the country. We didn't have one this year, did we? I don't think.
No,
or a different style, I think. We had
different style festival we had at Lord's Palace Hotel 2 days again. Different subjects were there, like Serapim Blueprint, Reiki, Access. Some teachers came from Turkey and some from here. It was a nice festival. I've been doing demonstrations over there, and I met a lot of new people, and they got the chance to try and see how it is like.
Yeah.
It was nice.
So we can really say that you are showing us something very new here, but something that is easily accessible, very easy to learn.
Very easy.
It's up there with Reiki and with healing. It's something that you can, if you understand it and you are open to it, you can get a lot of benefit from this.
Anybody can learn.
Anyone can learn.
Anybody can take the sessions. Anybody can attend the classes. It's very easy. Bars and facelift classes are only one-day classes. We start in the morning. After 1 or 2 hours of theoric knowledge, information, we pair them with each other. No matter it is a facelift class or bars class, they give 2 sessions and they take 2 sessions. And at the end of the class, they get an international certificate as bars practitioner or facelift practitioner. Being facilitator is different. Being practitioner is different. Practitioners do sessions. Facilitators can do sessions and also teach.
If you want, just go along and have the sessions and don't even teach, or you could just get the benefit, can't you? You don't have to be a teacher like you, because you became a teacher yourself because you enjoyed.
Yeah.
You researched.
I like
yourself.
giving information.
You are a teacher at heart. I know that you said that even when you were working.
I love.
You like teaching, but if you don't want to teach, you don't have to learn.
You can work as a practitioner. You can do sessions to your grandchildren, your husband, or you can make it. You can do the sessions with money, earn money. whatever your purpose is,
Yeah.
anybody can learn. It is so easy, and it's only one day.
Is there a lot of interest
Yes.
in here in North Cyprus, on
Yes.
the islands?
I opened my first class on the 13th of August last year. It's not even 1 year now. And I have 74 students,
Wow.
all very eager and very successful. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, you should
This
be.
Sunday I have another class, Mars class, on the 2nd of July, this Sunday. People are most welcome to come and attend my classes.
There'll be more classes. When we air this program, it'll be after the 2nd of July, but I know that people can find you, as you said, on Facebook.
Yeah.
They can, and whatever you're doing, you are sharing there
Yeah.
what's coming up, all the classes, or
Yes,
if you're
yes.
at any festival or whatever, they can find you there, can't they?
Can I give my the number of my mobile?
Of course, please do.
My phone number is 0533 852 3877. 0533 852 3877. You can find me from Facebook as Türkan Gökberk. I have a website www.turkangökberk.com. If you would like to send me a friendship from Facebook, please send it to Türkan Gökberk Zekai. As I said, the other one is
It's full.
full. Also, I have a profile page at accessconsciousness.com or accessconsciousness.net.
Yes.
If you choose Find the Facilitator, accessconsciousness.com, I'm talking about. If you choose Find the Facilitator, then if you choose Cyprus, you will come across with my profile page
Right.
at accessconsciousness.com.
And I think that website, you can find out more about the actual
Yeah.
thing itself. I mean, we've only just touched on the subject here
Yeah.
on our short interview here, our chat show, but there's a lot to learn. So if you want to find out more, they can go to the website.
That's
Access
right. Or my
Consciousness,
Facebook access page.
and on your page and find out more. You are now doing this in English. Türkan Hanım's got very good English and Turkish.
This is
So-
my first time.
First time, but very good, fantastic. You have enlightened us. You have shown us a different thing to think about in our lives.
People do not have to live in depression, or people who have sleeping problems. It doesn't have to be this way.
Yeah.
Do we have some time?
We can now summarise now. We can end. Yes, what would you like to say?
I wanted to give some access questions
Go on then.
which people can start to use right away.
Okay, think about this now as we end the interview.
The first one is, how does it get any better than this? Keep on using this question all the time, whether something good happens or something bad happens. When you say, how does it get any better than this? If it is a good thing, you are asking for better things to come to your life.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, if a bad thing happened, like car accident, still you say, how does it get any better than this? By saying this, you are asking for better things to come into your life than the car accident.
Yeah.
It's very, very useful. How does it get any better than this? The other one, what else is possible? You can't decide, shall I do it this way, shall I do it that way? Ask, what else is possible? Ask and don't think about it. Just leave it. Sometimes you go to a crowded place and you come out with a headache. Mostly it doesn't belong to you. You, as we said before, your brain works like a radio receiver. And when you are in crowd, you take somebody's trauma or something else and you come home and you said, what's wrong with me? I was okay, now my head is aching, or something else. In these cases, if you have a pain on your body, or if you are angry, sad, ask this question. Who does this belong to? Who does this belong to? Who does this headache belong to?
It's not mine.
Mostly they are not ours. So by asking who does this belong to, wait for a little while after you ask this question, who does this belong to? Just for 10 seconds, wait, and then say, I'm sending it to the owner back with consciousness attached. You don't have to know who does it belong, but
It will go.
yeah, this is very, very useful information. So I believe that we are at the end of our program.
We are. You know what? It's fascinating, Türkan Hanım. We could carry on talking for another hour, I think.
Maybe
but
some other time.
Some other time. But I just want to say thank you very much. Those are good questions to leave us with. And if you want the answers to more questions, then you'll have to
contact
look on the
me.
internet or meet with Türkan Hanım herself. She's very, very approachable, a lovely lady, based in Lefkoşa, but she can travel, and I'm sure that we can all find a bit of benefit from access consciousness if you just open your heart and your mind to it. But thank you very much. Good luck with all that you are doing.
Thank you. Can I just say one other sentence?
Of course.
If you don't have a more important thing to do than improving your life to a better one, I invite you to come to my sessions and classes. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Türkan Gökberk. Good luck with all your lessons.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you. Much obliged.
And with that, we end this week's A Cup of Conversation with a very interesting Access Consciousness Practitioner or Facilitator, Türkan Gökberk. Thank you to her, and thank you for watching. Until the next time we meet on A Cup of Conversation, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.